feel-good football match. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
So it's away we go then. McAllister. Garnacho. McAllister. Oh, easy pickings there. Ball is over the line. Tries to get it clear. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Sam. Zakaria. That'll be a throw-in. De Paul. That's a little off target. It's run loose here. Sal. Sal. Now who's going to be first to this? Sal. And here's Embolo! Embolo! That's going to go a long way. Now it's Vargas. There will be a throw-in. Over to the left, played in again. That'll be a corner. Cleared without complication. Sal. And here's Embolo. Zakaria. Oh, good spread. Tagliafico with a fine tackle. Montiel. Tagliafico. Romero. Garnacho. Now he's off and running. And he thumps it clear. Sal, and here's Embolo, steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
going for goal! And it's Rodriguez. Very nicely done. Looking for a decent ball in. He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's not going far. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Great defending, strong and determined. Switzerland going wide a lot more often now, Jim.
Yeah, they're looking to create space in and around that D by stretching the defence. Look out for a late arrival or two from midfield.
Cross goes in there. Romero gets rid without sophistication. Freuler. And he welcomes it in. Cuts out the pass. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's a good ball. Embolo. McAllister shifted upfield. Alvarez spread out to the left. He is through here. Garnacho. That's tidy. Plenty waiting in the middle. Paredes. Garnacho wins the duel this time. That is lovely. McAllister. Montiel. And here's Messi. That is good strength. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Messi. Alvarez! And the keeper has it. Paredes. Vargas. Zakaria. Into the channel. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And that has been cleared. Argentina can break now. Alvarez has got himself a free kick. And that could set him on his way. Muscular approach does pay off here. Paredes. McAllister. Otamendi. Paredes. Otamendi. Garnacho chasing after it. Nicely intercepted. Looking here to chip it through. Otamendi. McAllister. Tagliafico. Garnacho. Tagliafico. Garnacho. Swings it across. Not one of his best. And back to the keeper they go. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Switzerland have reclaimed it. Can he get onto this? Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Moved on forwards. He can run onto that. He has found the way through. Alvarez! Freuler, aim forwards. Vargas, clipped into space. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Alvarez looks to get on the end of this. Tagliafico tries a deft little ball, and he's picked out the run. Rodriguez gets it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Deflected behind for a corner kick. That has been knocked clear. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Now it's Messi. That's very neat. And here's Alvarez. That's really well manoeuvred. Freuler. He's shifting through the gears here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Tries to get it clear. Tagliafico. Garnacho have it back and can go again. Tagliafico. Changes him with that pass. De Paul. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. De Paul played out to the left flank. Lovely bit of skill. Time to deliver. Garnacho. Ah, such a clever touch. And Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Garnacho.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Tagliafico. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Sao. Paredes. Tagliafico. It's a inviting looking ball, that. That has found him in acres of space. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Paredes. And here's Alvarez. And he'll shoot here! Oh, it's come loose. Sao. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Tagliafico. Paredes, gently done. Ricardo Rodriguez. Freuler. Vargas. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. De Paul. Montiel. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Freuler. Zakaria. And here's Embolo. Sao. Zakaria. 5 minutes till the break. And here's Embolo. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And that was very necessary. Freuler. Vargas. Alvarez. Garnacho played through into space. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
But they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Garnacho does really well to win the ball there. Played out wide. Aim forwards. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Embolo. Now it's Vargas. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. McAllister. Oh, perfectly measured that. Garnacho. Vargas. And it's Embolo. Embolo, and it's lofted through here. Yep, it's a corner. Otamendi tries to clear. Freuler. And that's aimed into the middle. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, great, can he finish? And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reached the halfway point.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the game has already resumed here. So neither side has yet broken through. Romero, Paredes, Garnacho chasing after it. Sao. Zakaria. Now it's Sao. Zakaria. Out to the right. Brilliantly cut out. McAllister. Alvarez. Out to the left it goes. McAllister. Romero. Tagliafico. Paredes. And it's Messi. Garnacho. Tries a measured ball. Real chance! Volleyed effort.
Alvarez really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, can he get onto this? Vargas. And here's Embolo. He's got away. Embolo takes a shot! And he's there to clear it. Garnacho. Romero. Oh, good-looking ball. Could be danger here. Just Alvarez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's a half-decent try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
That's really well manoeuvred. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Gets it away. Played with finesse. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Zakaria. Embolo. Now then, the ball's come loose. Alvarez. They played right into his path. And he's managed to get free. Garnacho! McAllister did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. De Paul. Tagliafico. Argentina are making a change now. Sal. Goalless still, and either side really getting onto the front foot. That's a nicely weighted pass. Might be dangerous. And the shot! Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's gone for the shots. Oh, special! That is a special goal. That is a gem, an absolute gem. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Oh, that is a bit special. Switzerland have penetrated for the first time.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Garnacho. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Dybala played out to the left flank. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Played back in. Messi. Oh, not quite on the same wavelength. Sal. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards, and here's Embolo. Sal. Embolo. Oh, good. And a chance! Climbs up big! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Montiel. And that has put paid to that. Ricardo Rodriguez. Freuler. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Freuler. Vargas. He's in plenty of space here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Rodriguez moves short. Out towards the flank. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Oh, look at the space here. Messi forwards and with intent. Alvarez. Played into space. De Paul. Montiel. Hit into the middle.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, it's come loose. And it's played in.
Well, Peter, he has to get his head up and gauge the landscape. Had he done so, he would have seen a barren plain.
Vargas. Lobbed in behind. Romero, that's really well manoeuvred. Dybala gently done. Sao. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Dybala. Romero. Otamendi. De Paul. Otamendi, nicely aimed pass. Freuler. And it's Zakaria. And here's Embolo. Over to the left. Now it's crossed into the middle. And that has been cleared. Can he spark a counter here? That is a great pick out. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Dybala. Montiel. And it's played forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Embolo. Zakaria. Serves up a... Oh, smashing header! In he goes again! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Martinez, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Switzerland are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Tagliafico shifted upfield. Now it's Messi. Alvarez goes for a shot! It's there!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Argentina get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Mbolo played out towards the right wing. Now it's Sao. Aimed in towards the centre. And it's Zakaria. Here comes another cross.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
De Paul. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never. Argentina really are...
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, Red, nice interception.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Mbolo.
Switzerland clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Romero. That's been drilled forward. And he cuts out the supply. Deftly away. Well timed, excellent interception. Paredes. Simeone. Great defending, strong and determined. He's on it, can he get away? Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! And he hits the net. Argentina are level.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that's been won straight back. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Switzerland clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Dybala. That has been cut short. Now it's Messi. Argentina couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Can he latch on to this? Now it's Vargas. He's in, surely!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Sao. Done delicately. Romero getting this one clear. Zakaria forwards and with intent. Otamendi attempts a clearance. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, nice touch. And here's Embolo. It's Embolo! Attempts, just the wrong outcome.
Embolo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Calmly anticipates. Messi, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Clears it away. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Freuler. Vargas. He's found a way through. And he's on a charge. It'll be a throw-in. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Freuler. Zakaria. Switzerland to make one last surge forward. Moved on forwards. Freuler. Now here's the delivery. Chance here to counter. Paredes. Alvarez chasing after it. Oh, it's come to nothing. Ricardo Rodriguez. Vargas. Freuler. Ricardo Rodriguez. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. 90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Argentina did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Oh, delicate chip through. And it's hoisted clear. Nice physical challenge. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And that's going to be a booking. Zakaria, and the keeper's got it again. Rodriguez given the lift of his goal. It's a quick ball upfield. Romero. Medina. Dybala. Romero, Paredes, De Paul, and here's Alvarez. Zakaria wins the duel this time. Freuler, spread out to the left. Can he get onto this? Gets into some space. He tries a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
And Bolo fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Sound. Zakaria, and it's played forward. Sao. Oh, sweet feet. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Freuler. Lovely feet. Now it's Vargas. Freuler, Sao, and here's Embolo. Oh, he's played it in low. And they can counter here. Simeone, he's shifting through the gears here. Freuler does really well to win the ball there. Vargas, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zakaria. Proves too strong. Embolo. Medina. That's really well manoeuvred. Argentina going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Otamendi. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. A chance to play it in. Played out to the right. And it's come back to the keeper. Aim forwards. Sao. Oh, played through for the wide man. Paredes. Long ball looking to counter. Rodriguez cuts it out. Wins the duel this time. And the shot's on here. And the shot! Oh, should have put that away. That's Simeone. Calmly anticipates. And it's Mbolo. Mbolo, oh, good spread. Can he get onto this? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Vargas. Freuler. Now it's Vargas. Freuler looking to get on the end of this. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
De Paul. Messi in acres of space out wide. And they've got a throw. Mbolo. Oh, some tackle that. Otamendi concedes a free kick for that. And he's going to have his name taken. Sal. Out to the right. Great run on the overlap here. And that has been cleared. Sal. In again. Simeone. And he's got his cross in. Looks across and plays it in. And it's Zakaria. Freuler. And he's heaved it away. And a play for a throw. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
There are a few waiting for it. Ball's out once more. Played into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. And the ball's come loose here. Out to the right. And it's played into the middle. Otamendi getting this one clear. Now, what about a counter-attack? Montiel. And it's played forward. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Switzerland making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And here's Alvarez. Messi, oh, good spread. That has been knocked clear. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Save.
Well, I thought the starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Reader. That's an imaginative pass. Referee's given a throw. Reader. It's a mighty effort! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Switzerland take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
De Paul. Otamendi. De Paul. Moved on forwards. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Argentina really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Vargas.
Switzerland nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle. Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Vargas. Tries to dink it through. Messi does really well to win the ball there. Otamendi gently done. Montiel. Alvarez. Simeone. Medina. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Argentina, painfully deficient, and they've got plenty to think about. There was a distinct lack of urgency to deal with it too. A lot of worrying signs. Just not good enough on so many levels.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim. And that gets things running. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
McAllister. Paredes. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Zakaria. Sal. And here's Embolo! Split-second reaction.
Embolo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And here's Garnacho, takes a shot! Just off target.
Garnacho has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
His positioning was spot on. Paredes. De Paul. Tagliafico. Can he get onto this? Garnacho. And he's there to clear it. Vargas. Freuler. Strong running down that left flank. Vargas. He's in plenty of space here. Romero attempts a clearance. Vargas. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rodriguez pulls short. But he's heaved it away. Now here's the delivery. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Paredes. Montiel. Montiel, long ball upfield. And that has been knocked clear. And that's put paid to a promising move. Romero. Paredes. Montiel. Otamendi gets a sharp pass. Sal. Ricardo Rodriguez. Freuler. Switzerland going wide a lot more often now, Jim.
Yeah, they're looking to create space in and around that D by stretching the defence. Look out for a late arrival or two from midfield.
Zakaria. And here's Embolo. Now it's Sao. And he's straight offside. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Messi. De Paul. Paredes. McAllister. Vargas. Zakaria. And here's Embolo. Tagliafico. Messi. Otamendi shifted upfield. Calmly anticipates. Alvarez. Garnacho. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. They've won a corner. De Paul with the short one. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Zakaria is there and he can get that clear. Cleared without complication. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Garnacho. Sao wins the duel this time. Now it's Embolo. Vargas. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Vargas. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ricardo Rodriguez. Now then, the ball's come loose. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Some good work on the right flank here. Hoisted in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Alvarez. So we're still where we started right now. And he's managed to get free. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Another throw-in. Sao. Vargas. Freuler. Zakaria. Sao. He can run onto that. And Bolo. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Switzerland are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Moved on forwards. Montiel. He's through here. Messi. He is through. Chance for a shot! Attempt, but not quite good enough. Zakaria. That's really well manoeuvred. Ricardo Rodriguez. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Vargas. De Paul. Otamendi. Oh, there's a probing ball. De Paul. Messi. He's got away. Shapes to shoot! Zakaria. That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way. Chance! Martinez herring after the ball here. And it's played forward.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
McAllister. Garnacho. Now it's Alvarez. Tagliafico looking to run onto it. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Nice looking ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. De Paul plays it short. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Vargas. Freuler. McAllister did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And they can counter here. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Messi. Messi. Now it's De Paul. punch it through. Could be danger here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Freuler. De Paul, aim forwards. Romero. McAllister. Tagliafico, gently done. Caresses it through. That's an excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's a ball! Now it's Garnacho. Moved on forwards. He's found a way through. And that was very necessary. And they've got rid. Vargas. And it's Mbolo. That's a cute ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. McAllister. Sal. Argentina are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Freuler. Can he finish? He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Switzerland are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Vargas. And it's Zakaria. And here's Mbolo. Oh, great chance. McAllister. De Paul. Could move up a gear here. Garnacho. De Paul. Now it's Garnacho. Can he finish? They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Freuler. Zakaria. Sal. Oh, good spread. Back into the middle. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Messi. Montiel. Oh, he's found support out wide. Showing good feet. Paredes. Alvarez. Messi. Paredes. Now it's Alvarez! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Freuler. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. There will be a throw-in. Paredes. Alvarez. Paredes. Lovely bit of skill. And it's McAllister. Paredes spun delicately. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Zakaria. There's the whistle for half-time. And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Couldn't quite control it.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Oh, can he get onto this? Tagliafico. Alvarez. Clipped into space. Gets his head on it! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Played into space out wide. Vargas. He's shifting through the gears here. De Paul. Alvarez. Romero. And it's played forward.
Switzerland have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Vargas. Freuler. Vargas. Freuler. Over to the left. He's in a great position here. Overhits and out of play. Garnacho. Paredes. Aim forwards. Now it's Alvarez. Out to the left it goes. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Tagliafico. Garnacho. And here's Alvarez. And it's Messi. And here's De Paul. De Paul!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
McAllister. Knocks it out wide. And the keeper has it. Oh, red, nice interception. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And it's Mbolo. Sal. And he shoots! That's got him rattled. And here's Mbolo. Mbolo. Shot, surely! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
De Paul. And they win it back again. Ricardo Rodriguez.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Freuler. Vargas. Freuler. And Mbolo has created one goal already. He's gone for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Alvarez. There's no flag. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Time to deliver. Now it's De Paul. No way through, so back it comes. Messi. And it's hoisted clear. Freuler.
Switzerland are more than happy to defend deep now. They've decided that it's not worth taking any more risks.
It's a very different story for their opponents, though, who just have to throw everything at it and hope for the best. Paredes. De Paul. Now it's Alvarez. Nice control. Cross. No, he's overshot the green. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Ball is over the line. Vargas. Dybala forwards and with intent. Garnacho. And here's Alvarez. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. Argentina get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, they could be caught out here. Played out to the right, hit into the middle. Romero gets it away. They get a throw in. Messi. Into the channel. Garnacho. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, it's played into the area. Defending of the desperate variety. A chance to play it in. Goes for a shot! Now it's Messi. And it's Dybala.
Argentina really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Embolo. Now it's Vargas. And he's managed to get free. And that's been won straight back. Freuler played out to the left flank. Gets into some space. Might be danger here. It's a ball! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. It's Rodrigo de Paul. Ricardo Rodriguez. Zakaria. really well manoeuvred. Embolo. Dybala. That has been cut short. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Embolo. Sao. Freuler. Oh, that's nice. Zakaria. That'll be a throw-in. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Sao. Now who's going to be first to this? The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Freuler. Montiel cuts it out.
Switzerland surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Rodriguez gets across to intercept that.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Vargas. Embolo! Martinez. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Freuler. Back in once more. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. But the changes then in quick succession. It's a mighty effort! Sticks it away! Martinez, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Switzerland take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Simeone. And it's Messi. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Vargas. And it's lofted through here. Paredes. Dybala gently done. Vargas. Freuler. Ricardo Rodriguez. Messi. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's neat. Dybala. Paredes. Out to the right.
DePaul really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Simeone. Lobbed in behind. Oh, it's come to nothing.
Otamendi.
Paredes.
Otamendi.
Aim forwards. Cuts out the pass. And he cuts out the supply. Can he latch on to this? So what can they make of this? There's the header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Montiel. Messi.
Otamendi.
Moved on forwards. The pull is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Clearly not happy with that. Paredes. Tagliafico. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Dybala. Paredes. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Played out wide. Tagliafico skims one in. Sal. Vargas. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Paredes. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Can he get onto this? Messi, and that's aimed into the middle. Sal. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with special talents, maybe a special mentality, and it's this guy, Emi Martinez. As a goalkeeper, he is just a big presence. He's a big strength in the team, and we know he has a reputation for gamesmanship. He has a reputation of trying to get in the heads of his opponents, and it all comes with a lovely personality and a different character, and it's good to see that in the game.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Vargas. That is good strength.
Otamendi.
Moved on forwards. Paredes. Messi. De Paul, and it's played forward. Tagliafico. Oh, that's nice. McAllister. Garnacho. It's a throw-in. Zakaria. Sal. Zakaria. That'll be a throw-in. Freuler. Sal. Garnacho. McAllister. Paredes. De Paul, aim forwards. And it's Messi. Paredes. McAllister. Montiel. Danger averted for now. Argentina have reclaimed it. Good work on the right flank here. Proves too strong. Romero. Tagliafico.
Otamendi.
Paredes. That's really well manoeuvred. Paredes. Freuler. Ricardo Rodriguez.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
McAllister.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Crossed into the box. Switzerland going wide a lot more often now, Jim.
Yeah, they're looking to create space in and around that D by stretching the defence. Look out for a late arrival or two from midfield.
Tagliafico, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Montiel. McAllister. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Cross needs to be good. Clears it away. The ball goes short. McAllister. That's going to go a long way. Sal. First quarter of an hour gone. Argentina yet to have an attempt on goal. That's really well manoeuvred. Freuler. Vargas. It's made its way to him. It's a ball! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Moved on forwards. And Bolo, oh, good spread. And it's Zakaria. Can he deliver? And that's aimed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Out for a throw. McAllister. Garnacho. Romero, aim forwards. And it's gone back to the keeper. Freuler. Vargas. Strong running down that left flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Paul. McAllister. And it's played forward. Zakaria. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Freuler is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. Switzerland are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Come delicately. Now it's Vargas. And Bolo. Oh, good take. Shapes to shoot! Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's gone for the shots. Oh, it's come loose. Rodriguez. And here's Mbolo. Zakaria. And here's Mbolo. McAllister. Otamendi forwards and with intent. And he's on his... Oh, they could be caught out here. And the shot! Goal! Argentina! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Argentina have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That is a brilliant interception. Montiel. And it's Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Romero. That's really well manoeuvred. De Paul. Paredes. Paredes, gently done. That's a little off target. Garnacho going full steam ahead down the left flank. Vargas. Freuler. Can he latch on to this? He's having a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Moved on forwards. Garnacho. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's neat. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's played in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Freuler. Played out to the right. Paredes. And here's Alvarez. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Now it's McAllister, and here's Alvarez. And here's Messi. Time to deliver. Messi's cross, up he goes! Sal. And it's Embolo. Zakaria. Freuler. Looking for a decent ball in. Aimed in towards the centre. Now it's Alvarez. Oh, well measured. Lovely ball in Alvarez!
It's a good run, that. Great timing.
Embolo. That's a cute ball. And that has been cleared. Played into the middle. Otamendi can get it clear. Alvarez. Can he spark a counter here? And he's managed to get free. Succumbs to the pressure. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he is shown a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the the effects of that tackle. Should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And here's Messi. Messi, Alvarez, Sal. And it's played forward. Vargas. Oh, he's found support out wide. Alvarez. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Cross deflected behind for a corner. That has been knocked clear. Paredes tries to get it clear. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And Bolo out to the right. And across it goes. Could be danger here. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Montiel getting this one clear. Freuler. That's been drilled in. Tagliafico. McAllister. Now it's McAllister. Argentina ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Vargas. That's a good run down the left. Lobbed in behind. Can he latch on to this? There are a few waiting for it. Montiel forwards and with intent. Alvarez. Alvarez played out towards the right wing. And here's Alvarez. That has been cut short. There is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Argentina can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more. Argentina carrying a one-goal lead. He's going to be disappointed with that. McAllister. Romero. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Garnacho. And it's lofted through here. And he's onside, and Messi! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Turns and goes back.
Paredes gets rid without sophistication.
In the end, it was possession without penetration, the kind that only frustrates managers and fans. Messi. De Paul. Montiel. That's really well manoeuvred. McAllister. Tagliafico shifted upfield. Rodriguez aimed forwards. De Paul. Otamendi. Romero. Romero forwards and with intent. Zakaria. Calmly anticipates. That's the throw. McAllister. Paredes. Moved on forwards. Otamendi. Garnacho is onto it in a flash. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Really well manoeuvred. Paredes. And it's Messi. Showing good feet. Produces a cross. Keeper's dealt with that. It'll be a throw-in. Garnacho takes aim and crosses. Freuler played into space. Oh, super find. So much time and space here. McAllister. De Paul. He's in a great position here. Zakaria, great defending, strong and determined.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Freuler. Into the channel. And here's Embolo. Embolo! A real chance and a real let-off.
Switzerland are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Oh, can he get onto this? The message is clear, none shall pass.
Tagliafico.
Garnacho.
Tagliafico. Paredes, gently done.
Freuler.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
McAllister. De Paul.
Otamendi.
Romero. McAllister. And it's played forward. Played back to the goalkeeper. Ricardo Rodriguez. Rodriguez shifted upfield. Now it's Garnacho. And here's Garnacho.
Oh, sweet feet.
Taliafico. Romero. Aim forwards. And he thumps it clear. And here's Alvarez. Montiel looking to hit the byline here. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. And it's Embolo. Paredes makes the interception. Messi looking to add to his goal. Zakaria. Sao. Oh, good spread. Hit into the... Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vargas. Decent progress down the left. Cross goes in there. Otamendi. And it's played forward. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Rodriguez does really well to win the ball there. Now who's going to be first to this? Cuts out the pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Messi. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He has found a way through. And the keeper has it. And he's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Time for a change in personnel. They get a throw in. Nice looking ball. He's in plenty of space here. And he has been fouled there.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he is going into that little black book. Oh, that's a nice ball. Now it's Embolo. Embolo. Sal. Gets it away. Otamendi with the clearance. Sal does really well there, strong defending. He's got away. Oh, look at the space here. Now that's a fine challenge. And here's Embolo. And it's Zakaria. Oh, they could break here. He's found a way through. Garnacho. Now it's Messi. Zakaria. Sal. And it's Zakaria. Freuler. Over to the left. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
So there's going to be another change here.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Moved on forwards. Tagliafico. Paredes. Freuler. Sal. And it's Rodriguez. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Paredes.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Freuler, that's an imaginative pass. Now it's Freuler. Takes a shot! Vargas. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. So who's he picking out? Zakaria. Ooh, a delicate chip through. And that has been cleared. Now it's Alvarez. He came in hard, very hard. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Sao. Zakaria. Played out to the right. Delivers with whip. Montiel gets it away. Great work on the overlap. A chance to play it in. Chooses to go back. Muscular approach does pay off here. Zakaria. Now it's Vargas. And a chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Montiel. Messi. Otamendi. Garnacho. Tagliafico. Sao. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Ah, such a clever touch. Montiel shifted upfield. Otamendi. Paredes. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Romero forwards and with intent. Sao. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. And it's Zakaria. He's shifting through the gears here. Crossing. Clearance is short. Zakaria. Messi. De Paul. Calmly anticipates. And the referee brings it to a close. Argentina can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise.